that's the main question I get in any interview. It's all about fantasy, all about, doing what I can for these fantasy owners. And like I said, everywhere I go, that's all I hear. Everywhere I go, that's all people are talking to me about. So it's new. It's a new thing for me. I never did fantasy, was never big into it. Kind of got forced into it, but it's a cool thing just because I can get more fans and different types of fans.
You said 1,000 this year. It's actually good. How hard? You came close, but how hard do you think that is?
I did come close. I felt like I definitely had the chance. I should have had it. I messed up a couple plays in games before, and it's definitely tough in the NFL. But I feel like I definitely have the ability to do it.
Is there a competition between you running backs? Do you get up and see what Zeke's doing, what Le'Veon's doing, to kind of measure yourself at all?
Not really. Obviously, when it comes up, I see it, but I really don't, try to set my bar as high as theirs or higher than theirs. I really just try to do what I can for myself, and really just trying to help out the team as much as I can.
What about your game, or what about Zeke's game? Is there something out there that he does that you like, maybe that stands out about him?
Zeke is a very powerful runner. He's a very strong guy. He's a bigger running back. I feel like he's just a ground and pound type of guy that, is very cool to watch.
You, third-round pick, tremendous amount of success in the NFL. Dak Prescott was a fourth-round pick, rookie of the year. What is it about? Why do you think guys and these NFL teams maybe missed on you guys?
I don't know. With me, I think it's that small school. They didn't know how I was going to be able to compete with these other, elite athletes, D1 players, as you would say. I think that's really the big knock I had. Why did I go only to D1 AA? And that's really what I was hearing. I mean, I had the abilities, the size, and everything to be a running back. I guess the biggest question mark was, the small school.
So it didn't surprise you when a fourth-round pick ended up being rookie of the year in Dak this year?
What?
It didn't surprise you that Dak, even though he was a fourth-round pick, ended up getting rookie of the year this year?
Oh, not at all. Dak is a tremendous player. I actually got a chance to meet him quite a few times at a Kurt Warner 7-on-7 event. He's a real cool, down-to-earth guy. Enjoyed, hanging out with him, talking to him about how the success has, kind of bombarded him and how he's handling it, and he's a real cool guy.
How do you feel going that?
That was in the off-season, about March.
How do you feel going into camp?
Feeling great. Like I said, my knee feels great. No problems. Knock on wood, 100%. I'm excited. I'm excited for this year just because that injury, and shooting for a whole bunch of personal goals, but mainly it's just all about the team. At the end of the day, trying to help out the team as much as I can.
Have you changed the way you train to get ready because of the workload and everything? Have you had to do different things in the injury at all?
You know what? I've done a little bit more, like I said, stretching, yoga, making sure I'm more flexible, not so stiff. And then also, being a lot more smarter with lifting, just because growing up, I was always the guy, the meathead, so to say, squatting like 600 pounds and stuff. Now I'm getting a little older, still not that old, but getting a little older, so a little bit more smarter in my lifting, not trying to lift a whole bunch of weight, more just trying to, maintain my size.
Have you guys changed the feeling you think of running backs that, you can get them anywhere, and then, you don't pay for running backs? Have the three of you guys, you think you're starting to change people's feelings on what running backs or the importance of running backs?
Most definitely. I feel like not just us three, but starting with our class with Todd Gurley and Melvin going in the first round, bringing back the running backs, getting drafted high. And that's just how it all started. And then, like you said, Le'Veon Bell's been doing his thing, and then also Ezekiel Elliott. But I think we're making the running back position more relevant, much more important, feeling like you need a running back to have a successful team. Hopefully, we can just, starting with Le'Veon Bell, getting the contract that he deserves, and hopefully that can jumpstart the running backs being more important in this league.
See Kurt in the Hall of Fame, will that be pretty cool for you?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
He was a guy that everyone talked about in college, coming from Iowa. You don't get, especially from you and I, he was the biggest name coming out, and that'd be awesome to see. I'm glad that we're playing in that, just so I can see him. Got a chance to talk to him quite a few times. A very, well-respected guy. So it's going to be really, really cool. And also has something for me to shoot for.
David, you just talk about Le'Veon Bell getting the contract that he deserves. A lot of people have been bringing up the contrast between the guaranteed money that's been thrown around in the NBA versus the NFL. What's your take on that debate?
That is crazy what I'm seeing with this NBA stuff, man. I can't believe how much money these guys are getting. Hopefully we can, I know it won't be close to that, but hopefully we can get closer to having guaranteed money. But I'm still young. I still have a lot of stuff to learn with the money and guaranteed and all that stuff before I can even have a real say into it.
David, who are some of the guys you modeled your game after coming up as a young guy or just watching film?
My idol growing up, actually the reason I played football was because of Emmitt Smith. He was a guy I loved to watch. I didn't get a chance to watch him in his prime, so I watched a lot of YouTube. Then another guy I really emulated myself after was Matt Forte, coming from Midwest. He played for Chicago, and he was just an electrifying player, being able to catch and run the ball. He was one of the guys that kind of helped me start being able to do those things.
What did you like about Emmitt?
Emmitt, just his ability to do everything. He's a great pass blocker, first off, great runner, physical runner, not going down so easily, a punisher, a bruiser, and obviously he was just a tremendous athlete.
The way the game's changed, has anybody touched that record?
I did get a chance to meet him. Actually did for the first time, the Players Tribune did a great, surprise thing where I met him at the Super Bowl last year, and we had a sit-down Q&A. Very nice guy. I love talking to him. He was able to teach me a lot of stuff. Talk to me about how to stay in this game long. Who his idol was Walter Payton, and it was a good time talking to him.
With the way the game's played now, does his record get touched, do you think?
It'll be tough.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be tough to get his record, but who knows? Who knows? It might be a year where a running back starts out really good and they keep giving it to him. Who knows what's gonna happen.
David, do you feel like the league is kind of swinging into more of it wasn't a passing league, but now it's starting to swing where the running backs are having a comeback and they're starting to take over the league, and you kind of have to have one to have success in the playoffs?
Most definitely. I definitely think you have to have a running back because, like you said, it is a pass, happy league, but hopefully we can kind of balance it out. And, with the running back, it takes a lot of pressure off quarterbacks. And I feel like with having a good running back makes quarterbacks' lives a lot easier because it puts more guys in the box, and it makes defenses question what they're going to focus more on, running or passing. So I feel like running backs are definitely starting to come back.
For the fantasy gurus, what's your selling point to take you number one as a fantasy pick?
My fantasy selling point, I'm telling you, I'm a versatile guy. I'm learning. I feel like I still have a lot more to learn, and I feel like with my ability to catch the ball and be a good running back is first off the number one selling point, and also just because I'm learning so much from Carson and Larry how to be a dominant receiver. I feel like I can definitely fix those errors I had last year and be a good receiver as well.